Hi, I'm Savannah Brady, and welcome to today's Nimitz Minitz, part 1 of 2, about the trailblazers who paved the way for modern women to serve in the military. Have you ever decided to do something that no one thought you could do, but you knew you could? Did you find that by yourself it was difficult, but with the help of others, you were able to get it done not only faster, but better? This is exactly what happened during World War II, when 350,000 women enlisted to help free their fighting men to serve in other theaters of the war. Women's contribution to the war effort during World War II, especially their military service, provided them a newfound sense of freedom and independence. They would go on to fill over 200 non-combatant jobs, some in roles usually only done by women, such as file clerks and motor pool drivers, but more so would go on to do jobs traditionally only given to men, such as being weather forecasters, ordnance engineers, parachute riggers, and mechanics. There were even some women who blew glass for chemical test tubes and worked in special top-secret programs. Congress first considered creating an auxiliary or supplemental branch of women to serve in units attached to the regular military. They began with the Army in 1942. The Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, or the WACs, would later become the Women's Army Corps. Here at the National Museum of the Pacific War, our education center is named after Colonel Evita Col Hobby, a Texas native whom many considered a First Lady of Texas. She assisted in the planning for the auxiliary branch and would later become the first director of the WACs, leading soldiers who served both stateside and in every theater of World War II. The Navy would go on to establish their first female unit, the Women Accepted for Volunteer Emergency Services, or WAVs, and many of these women were college graduates in the field of science, engineering, and mathematics. These women held the same status as naval reservists and provided support stateside. One group of specially trained women held the job of cryptologist, or simply put, they were code breakers. They intercepted enemy radio messages and decoded them, saving countless lives in the process. Have you ever tried sending a secret message to a friend or a brother and sister? It's incredibly difficult, but I definitely encourage you to give it a try. Did you know that Army and Navy nurses were some of the first prisoners of war in the Pacific, having been captured on Guam and after the fall of Corregidor? These brave nurses served on hospital ships and trains, on transport planes, and in camps, where there was often no running water and the only equipment or medicine they had was what they brought in with them themselves. It was said by multiple male military leaders that not only were women good at their jobs, often because they were able to communicate so well and supported each other so fully, they were able to do their jobs better than their male counterparts. Is there something, a project or an idea or a dream that you have that you think after hearing these stories, you could do it? I encourage you, no, I challenge you. Reach out to your parents, your teachers, some other adults in your life that you look up to, and talk to them about your dreams and your goals and your ideas. And maybe one day we'll be talking about you instead of these amazing women. Tune in next time as we talk about the Marine Corps and the Coast Guard, an especially brave group of women known as the WASP.